Hello everyone, Gaurang Shah here. So first of all, let me wish all of you all a very happy New Year 2021 and hope that health, wealth and prosperity comes your way. And in the coming years, you are more enlightened about investing in equity market and invest for long term in good companies. That is what I have been advocating for the last many months that I have been interacting with all of you. So on the market, well, 2020 started out on a positive note, but as all of us know, come March, April, and we had this entire COVID-19 stroke Wuhan virus stroke Chinese virus affecting the whole world, not only in India. And then we saw the lows. We kind of stayed there for some more time. Then we saw the unlocking, 0.1, 0.2, 0, 1.0, 2.0, 3.0, 4.0. And slowly, steadily, life started to get back to normal. Not 100%, but to a great extent. And in between this, what we saw in the year 2020 was there were a lot of positive initiatives that were taken by the government to help boost domestic consumption, domestic production of goods and services, making environment more conducive for Indian companies to compete with foreigners. There were a lot of changes that were made in terms of the external import and export is concerned for India. We started with the theme that the Honorable Prime Minister spoke about, vocal for local, buy local, be vocal, Atmanirbhar Bharat, Swabhiman Bharat, etc., etc. Right from the highest level of severe impact of lockdown and this virus, from that day till today and many more months and years, my understanding is that government will take all the necessary steps, more so now with the kind of policy that the government has unfolded. So my guess is, and let me say this, that despite of the worst scenario in terms of the pandemic in form of this virus, this year itself we made a new high. March 23rd or 24th or thereabouts, we made the lowest level on the Sensex and Nifty. And today when I'm talking to all of you all, we are virtually at an all-time high with some minor correction or flattish kind of a trend on the market, some little bit profit booking. But the view remains the same, friends. Be patient. Don't be in a hurry to invest in the market. Always be in a hurry to book profits when you get that kind of profits. Understand what company you are buying before investing your money into it. And review your investment periodically. If you are trading short term, medium term, you have to keep some allocation aside and some capital you need to invest from. Don't mix both of them, because when you mix short term, medium term into long term, forget Gaurang Shah, even Warren Buffett cannot help you, to be very honest with you. Also keep these two separate. Take my advice. I mean, if everybody did trading and earned money, then in India there would be no poverty. In fact, anywhere in the world. I mean, this is what I normally tell my, in my programs when I'm doing investor awareness programs, because everybody wants to make fast money, but that is not the case. And the most important thing everybody has to understand is that it is only when somebody loses money in the stock market that somebody makes money in the stock market. The broker, NSE, BSE, authorities like SEBI, they don't give you. It is somebody's loss is somebody's profit. So be very, very clear about it. And one more important thing, stock market is exposed to all kind of risks, but it is the best asset class in terms of long-term investment when you make those investments with little bit of understanding and in good companies with a suitable time horizon. So, and different asset classes you have there are various data available in the market, be it, starting with equity, gold, real estate, FDs, provident fund. Compare all these asset classes, and with a 15-20 year time horizon, equity as an asset class has given the best return. So equity is going to be the theme. And I've been, talking with you all before the pandemic, after the pandemic. During that, I've been giving various recommendations from a long-term point of view. And my sense is that equity market will definitely move forward. There will be brief period of profit booking, consolidation, because no market in the world will give you one way direction. Ups and downs are the two sides of the market anywhere in the world, and including India. So you should have patience, and you should have a little bit of high risk appetite in case if you are investing in equity market, either directly or through mutual funds, whichever, the choice is yours. So friends, my view is that the government will continue doing its thing. What we have to understand now is how are we going to come out of this pandemic in terms of domestic data, your IIP data, GDP data, interest rates, government policies, RBI policy, credit policy, etc., etc. And very soon we will see curtain raiser for the third quarter, and I'm quite confident that the third quarter is going to be even much better than what you've seen in the second quarter this financial year. And maybe the fourth quarter this financial will be even better, and then the next financial, thanks to all the initiatives that the government has taken. And one of the most important point that I have also referred to earlier was the production link incentive. That was the policy that the government came out. I think this is going to be a major game changer as far as Atmanirbhar Bharat is concerned. So coming back to the markets, and one more thing, I think I've been talking about not only equity market, I've been advising on crude oil and rupee dollar equation also. Luckily today we are trading much below 73.40 against the dollar, with some 7 paise strength in the rupee as I speak to you now, of course. And my view was that 73.25, 74, 74.25, and my view was also that it is going to be more on the strength rather than on the weakness. On the crude oil front, it's a seasonal thing. I have maintained that, and I think post-winter, as the winter starts withdrawing, you will see more normalcy coming with the crude oil prices, is going to be beneficial for Indian economy and equity market both put together. So where does the market go from here? 13,500 was the level I spoke. Then it was 13,750. Now we are very close to 14,000 on the Nifty spot. My view is that if everything goes well, if the trial run, dry run of this vaccination that has been underway, once it gets fruitful and we have people getting vaccinated, I think it's going to be huge positive. And it was quite interesting to see. Yesterday I read somewhere that the domestic Bharat Biotech, if I'm not mistaken, I stand to be corrected if I'm wrong, that this new mutation of virus or new avatar of virus that has come from various parts of the world, whether it is South Africa, whether it is UK or anywhere else, a vaccine might to the mutation or the new avatar that is of this COVID-19. So if this is the reality, and if we are able to, if the government is able to do its best, which I'm quite sure it will, then I think we are likely to come out faster, and we are likely to possibly outperform also in terms of Asian indices as well as global indices. The only thing is in terms of valuation and in terms of a little bit of correction. Liquidity has been abundant, and it will continue over here because, like I say, in my investor awareness program, you can hate India, but you cannot ignore India. That means that you can hate India for its prosperity and growth, but at the same time, you cannot ignore India. So you will have flows coming in, and I'm least bothered about these foreigners coming and putting money into our market. I'm more optimistic about the way retail investors have realized the opportunity of investing into equity market, and with the help of investment through SIP or mutual fund, the participation of domestic institutional investors have even gone much more higher, and they are able to sustain. And nowadays, if you see, the buy side figure or the sell side figure from FIs and DIs is almost the same. So gone are the days when, there was 4-figure sell side figure from the FIs and there used to be lower, double digit or a lower 3-digit figure on the buy side. That's not the case anymore. I think we are matching the level or the appetite of foreign institutional investors. So we will continue to grow, and I think it is going to be prudent to see how the new president, the 46th president, of United States of America, Mr. Joe Biden, President-elect, on what are his policies and what are the kind of equation in terms of bilateral trade relationship with India. And of course, how does the border, whether it is on the western side or the eastern side, as we all know, we have two jokers. One is Pakistan, other one is China sitting on our shoulder. We need to be a little bit careful about that also, that there are no adverse geopolitical situation in these two fronts as far as borders are concerned. Barring this, I think we are going to see pleasant monsoon also for the year 2021. And for the Nifty, my target is 15,000 for the year 2021. It may be sooner rather than later. That means I'm talking about from Jan to December 2021. We are likely to move closer to 15,000 or thereabouts with all the positive triggers that are flowing in. But friends, let me say this: I'm an optimistic person. Even during the dark times when this entire gloom and doom of COVID-19 was there, I remained positive. I am positive now, and I think equity market will definitely grow much higher from here on. And one has to only take opportunities in corrections or on dips to add to your capital or allocation towards equity market with a little bit of understanding. Maybe in my history of my experience that I'm associated with the equity market, I have never seen a single investor who has thought, invested in some long period of time and the equity market has disappointed. It has never happened. It has always rewarded long-term investors with little bit of patience, understanding, and investing in good companies. So this is my view on year 2021. I think inflation is likely to come down, interest rates are likely to stay lower. Policies are going to be from the government side more accommodative, and from the RBI is going to be more accommodative. Crude oil likely to come down. We should see a little of more strength. If this plays out well, then I think we are comfortably placed to move much higher from where we are right now. So buy on dips, stay invested, and again, wishing all of you all health, wealth, and prosperity, and peace of mind, and hope that we are able to see much higher levels from here on the Sensex and Nifty. Thank you all very much, and God bless you all. All the very best. Bye-bye.